That got spicy. I'm a teacher today. Cool. Beautiful. We do actually have a sexual harassment policy here at Albert, so if you feel uncomfortable, find me after the show, give me your number. We'll sort it out, babes. We'll sort. If you look up in the dictionary straight white divorced male, you'll find a picture of the next comedian. It is Nathan Curry.
Fuck, I'm short. Jesus. So that's the best you could do, Robert?
I'm sorry.
Robert looks like an anal worm from a Lord of the Rings tree. What you got, buddy?
Wait, I had another one.
As long as I get the extra 30 seconds on my set, go for it.
I was gonna say I had no real insults for him because it's clear that his life has gone so bad that I didn't really want to insult him more, but I didn't have any just like, it's just sad.
Work on it, buddy. Work on it. Oh, I do declare, it is hotter than a whorehouse in Texas in here. Now, I'll find out who is from Texas in a minute. I'll get to you in a minute, so just, hold tight. I know Texans are not good at holding tight, but... Okay, so no, if you're not American, you won't truly get that. So, anyways, that was for us. Now, I am single, and when you hear how bad my jokes are, which you've already heard a couple, you'll understand why. Now, I hate to ask this question. Is there anyone in here over the age of 30? Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ, it's just grandpa up here bombing. Couldn't I get somebody like 40 years old at least once? I mean, Jesus. Sorry, trying a lot of new stuff here, so excuse me. Now, you already obviously know that I'm kind of fucking old. I'm 47. And I was with my ex-wife for 13 years, so when we got divorced, I was, worried about dating. I'm like, oh shit, I haven't been in the game for a while. Like, do I still got game? Like, but I discovered that dating in your middle ages is fucking awesome. Because nobody has time for bullshit whatsoever. This is basically how it goes. You're obviously divorced, right? Yeah, no shit. How many kids you got? 2. How many you got? 3. When are you available? Every second Thursday from 6 to 7:30. Okay, you want to get together and have sex then? Yeah, let's do that. And it's also, too, it's amazing how much you lower your standards. When you're young, you're like, I need a person that's like, looks like this, and this, and this, and this. Well, at my point, it's like, oh, she's been to prison? Was it for killing somebody? No. Okay, I'm cool with it. Right? Now, I, of course, am American, and I'm sorry about that. We'll get to you in a second. And more specifically, I'm from Kentucky. Shut up. And I'm really sorry about that. Now, my name is Curry, and I've gotten jokes about that my whole life. It's obvious I'm not Indian, but I am spicy like a good curry should be. Now, okay, let's get to the Texans. There was 2 people here, right? 1, 2. But I heard you say you lived in Texas. Where are you from? But you said I lived in Texas, but you were born in, you are a Texan.
Yeah, I am a Texan.
Okay, so Houston and...
I'm from New Jersey, but I lived in Houston.
Okay, so when I asked who lived, you were like, yeah, I was the one that lived. You were the one that was born! Okay, so how long were you in Texas?
3 years and 6 months.
In which city?
Houston.
Ooh, okay, and you were born in Houston. And how long did you live in Texas before getting the fuck out? Math!
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. You're in Denmark. Stay. There's nothing for you back home. Stay. I got out. No, okay, it was you that was talking about the gain, right?
Yeah.
So do you study audio engineering? What? How do you know about gain?
I'm a sound technician on the side.
Yes! I've been a DJ most of my life. I understand audio. As soon as she said gain, I'm like, I'll go to it. So she's redeemed herself. How about you? Okay, I'll get on with my set. Stop embarrassing the Texans or wannabe Texans. Oh, it's ultra rare. I have an American plus 2 Americans in the crowd, so I gotta work it, you know? So every U.S. state, every southern U.S. state has their own accent. In movies and stuff, you see, you know, a southern American accent. Well, each state has their own. So like, Alabama has Alabama. Then Georgia has Georgia. Would you like some sweet tea? Then, I'm not even gonna try Texas. But Kentucky and Tennessee have what's known as a country accent, which is the fucking worst. It is basically trying to be as lazy with your mouth as possible. And I am not kidding. This is what my father sounds like. It ain't working because I ain't got enough power. That is, it is not working because it does not have enough power. Yeah, guys, okay, yeah. You can go, oh, shit. But I escaped. Now to give you another example of how kind of fucked up where I come from can be and is, a friend of mine sent me an article from my hometown a few months ago, and it was about a guy who was stabbed after losing a dance-off. Now, do you guys know what a dance-off is? You're too fucking young, I guess. The B-boy era. So these 2 guys got into a dance-off in the middle of the street, and one guy his dancing was way fucking better than the other guys, and the other guy got so angry he stabbed him. So I can't imagine the scenario where it's like, your robot is better than mine. So again, I escaped. Now again too, I mean, I'm sure you guys know like tornadoes. Very American thing. Southern US, tornadoes. I've been in several, I've seen many. Now, the thing is what's called Tornado Alley, which maybe the Texans know this because it starts in North Texas, and it runs up kind of through the southern states, kind of going north. Well, that's also what's known as the Bible Belt. So that's also what is like one of the most, oh, I'm sorry I'm boring you, man. Normal body function I gotta hold against you, man. So, so basically the Bible Belt, the most religiously conservative area in the United States, is the same as Tornado Alley. I think God's trying to tell them something. Let me see what I got left. Okay, and again, this is how fucking stupid where I come from can be. My dad, who is pretty well educated, was working with some guys who weren't very educated. And when I came to Denmark originally for school to do my master's, they were trying to convince him that Denmark was the name for the red light district in Amsterdam. And they're like, your son's surrounded by drugs and hookers all day. I'm like, well, I wish, but no, that's not the case. So again, I said I came to Denmark originally to do my master's, and the very first thing I realized is how goddamn fucking short I am for this country. I mean, just look, like when I came up. Now, and this is true, this is a true story. The second day I was here, I was in a restaurant, I went in to go pee, and the urinal was taller than my dick. And I'm like, do I go ask for a stool? Like, what's the culturally appropriate thing to do? So I just ended up kind of like standing on my toes, you know, sort of arguing. Cheers, guys, that's my time. short!